Good blessings, my brothers and sisters in this truth. All praises to the Most High. Through our Savior's name, let's get our sword out the mud. Brothers and sisters, bear with me on the inconvenience. While I was recording that last video on this topic, of the Sisterhood Deacon Sickarii video, my phone battery was extremely low. And I was charging the phone as I was recording the video. But the cord had a short in it and it wasn't charging properly. So the recording stopped, which caused the phone to stop, right? But let's start off where we left off because of the battery situation, charging situation on the phone. We're in the book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 5. The book of Philippians, chapter 2, verse 5. Let this mind be in you, which was also in the Son of the Most High, our Savior, who, being in the form of the Most High, did not consider it robbery to be equal with the Most High. Excuse me, brothers and sisters, I just burped. So let me run that back. Verse 6, Philippians chapter 2, who, being in the form of the Most High, did not consider it robbery to be equal with the Most High, but made himself of no reputation, taking the form of a bondservant and coming in the likeness of men. And being found in appearance as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient to the point of death, even the death of the cross. Therefore, the Most High also has highly exalted him and giving him the name which is above every name. We'll run that back. Verse 9. Therefore, the Most High also has highly exalted him and given him the name which is above every name, that at the name of the Son of the Most High, our Savior, every knee should bow. We'll run that back. Verse 10, that at the name of the Son of the Most High, our Savior, every knee should bow, of those in heaven and of those on earth and of those under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that the Son of the Most High, our Savior, is our Savior, the Son of the Most High. I'm going to run that back. And that every tongue should confess that the Son of the Most High, that the Son of the Most High is Savior, is our Savior. My brothers and sisters, there is no other name higher. The Most High, the Father, has highly exalted him and giving him the name which is above every name. My brothers and sisters, get back to this read. To the glory of the Most High, the Father, our Savior, the Son of the Most High, is above every name, is above every name. My brothers and sisters, therefore the Most High has highly exalted him and giving him the name which is above every name. My brothers and sisters, get back to this Deacon Sickarii. Let me fast forward that part. We already heard that part, brothers and sisters. But you know what? I'm just gonna start it. Right.
Of course he hung up because he can't be a man and say Salakia like he's supposed to. For lying. Countless lies against this school. Fuck a goddamn hug. Stop talking to this nigga in private. You don't badmouth me and my organization in front of the whole world and think it's going to be privately talked about. Goddamn that.
Well, there you have it. Yeah, it's just he's recanting. He's recanting right now. That's it. He's recanting.
Listen, that's good, but I need public apology from this brother. Period.
The brother just gave one. He said he gonna take down what he posted. The brother said, let's handle this behind closed doors. But he just said publicly that he's going to take down what he posted.
What he's attempted to say and to outright lie and slander, and for the record, the reason why the excommunication order went out on you is because I got a call from my elders saying you said X, Y, and Z, saying that we don't believe in the New Testament and we're calling Paul a liar. That's why it went out. Because I got calls from elders over me that you are saying that. So that upset me to the point where I said, you know what? We're not dealing with this dude at all anymore. At all. Then you're putting out screenshots like you just admitted. You're putting out a screenshot where you delete a message from Deacon to twist the narrative. You're talking about, y'all are going to control the narrative. You're literally on the internet trying to control narrative.
Yeah, he did.
Huh? Hypocrites. Let's not talk about deleting messages, right? I posted a few, but they just get deleted off this Deacon Sickarii channel. Others have, I've seen, matter of fact, on this video, once again, there was a comment posted about Gorilla Hebrew, and that comment is no longer there. Maybe the woman took it down. Maybe she deleted it. I do not know, but I can speak on my comments. I don't take a comment. I didn't take no comments down on the Deacon Sickarii channel.
You just gonna lie and slander like
Hold up. Let's go to the book of Matthew. Chapter 7, verse 3. The book of Matthew, chapter 7, verse 3. And why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye, but do not consider the plank in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me remove the speck in your eye, and look, a plank is in your own eye? Hypocrite, first remove the plank from your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. We can get back to the video.
Wrong on a breakdown, that's one thing. That can always be dealt with and talked about, and we're not beyond correction and being cut. But for you to lie about us, let alone all that we've done for you, how many, not only this camp, me going in my own pocket for you, other brothers, several other brothers, but when
Once again, that's what you're supposed to do. Why you boasting on what you're supposed to be doing? That's something as a child of the Most High supposed to do, is look out for his brother and not boast about it. Not boast about it for self-gain. The book of Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of the Most High, not of works, lest anyone should boast. My brothers and sisters, my dear brothers and sisters, the book of Romans chapter 12, verse 8. He who exhorts in exhortation, he who gives with liberality, he who leads with diligence, he who shows mercy with cheerfulness. Let love be without hypocrisy. Abhor what is evil. Cling to what is good. My brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters. Let love be without hypocrisy. Abhor what is evil. Cling to what is good. My brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters. And if we stay in chapter 12 in Romans verse 3, for I say, through the grace given to me, to everyone who is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, as the Most High has dealt to each one a measure of faith. As the Most High has dealt to each one a measure of faith. My brothers and sisters. For as we have many members in one body, but all the members do not have the same function. So we, being many, are one body in our Savior and individually members of one another. My brothers and sisters.
discriminate and say most or a lot of Sickarii members live with their grandmother. That's a lie. That's a goddamn lie, right? Most Sickarii members don't take care of their women. That's another goddamn lie.
Hey man, it's hard times. Hey, if a brother need to go stay with his mom or whatever, it is what it is. If it is, so be it. It's not. Hey, it is what it is. So emotional. It is what it is. If it's a lie, it's a lie. Man, look at here. Come on, man. Ain't you reading the scriptures? Don't you know that you're supposed to be patient and endure? And if you're dealing in the truth, if there's a false testimony against you, it is what it is. The truth is going to stand. The truth is going to stand. My brothers and sisters. First Corinthians chapter 13, verse 1. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I have become sounding brass or a clanging cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith so that I could remove mountains, but have not love, I am nothing. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, but have not love, it profits me nothing. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up. Does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, is not provoked, thinks no evil, does not rejoice in iniquity, but rejoices in the truth, bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endure all things. My brothers and sisters, my dear brothers and sisters,
Yeah, see, I didn't see all of that stuff.
He went on that girl that used to be with UPK and one of the thing who went Pan-African. He went on her live and propagated all type of bullshit on there. And I'm not letting this slide, bro.
the book of John, chapter 3, verse 20. For everyone practicing evil hates the light and does not come to the light, lest his deeds should be exposed. But he who does the truth comes to the light, that his deeds may be clearly seen, that they have been done in the Most High.
Shabar, you heard it. Shabar, you said you would take all that stuff down, but Chief's asking for a public apology. I think that's righteous, and I think you should do a public apology, bro. So
if you do a public apology, that's fine. But you gotta understand, and the bullshit of it is, and why you shouldn't move in the spirit is simple. It's because what you've done, even if you repent from it, it's out there now. Live. And now people are going to come and say, well, didn't they do this? Or didn't they do that? Or you said this.
Bruh, if you in the truth, it doesn't matter.
You understand what I'm saying? You got stand-up brothers in this organization, man, that are true brothers. You know what I'm saying? Whose face you spit in, with me included.
The book of John, chapter 12. Verse 43, for they love the praise of men more than the praise of the Most High. And who was that? The Pharisees.
This activity. I'm talking about spit in our faces, and we ain't ever done nothing but good to you. So I'm going to need a public apology if you to publicly acknowledge offenses, slander, lying. That's simple. You want
The book of Matthew. The book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 1. Take heed that you do not do your charitable deeds before men to be seen by them. Otherwise, you have no reward from your Father in heaven. Therefore, when you do a charitable deed, do not sound a trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory from men. My brothers and sisters, my brothers and sisters, Guerrilla Hebrew, Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 8. And we're going to go to the book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 19. Whoever therefore breaks one of the least of these commandments and teaches men so shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever does and teaches them, he shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. My brothers and sisters.
do that, bro? Or the Most High gonna deal with you. It's that simple. But Sickarii, I'm just sitting here. I'm just out here trying to get some damn food. I'm sorry, some niggas in Sickarii don't take care of their families, right? Sorry.
Anybody who does the will of the Most High loves to do the will of the Most High completely, accepting our Savior, endures to the end. In Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 14, my brothers and sisters. Acts chapter 4, verse 12, my brothers and sisters. Second Corinthians chapter 5, verse 1. For we know that if our earthly house, this tent, is destroyed, we have a building from the Most High, a house not made with hands, eternal in the heavens. For in this we groan, earnestly desiring to be clothed with our habitation, which is from heaven. Indeed, if indeed, having been clothed, we shall not be found naked. For we who are in this tent groan, being burdened, not because we want to be unclothed, but further clothed. That mortality may be swallowed up by life, my brothers and sisters. Now, he who has prepared us for this very thing is the Most High, who also has given us the Spirit as a guarantee, my brothers and sisters. So we are always confident knowing that while we are at home in the body, we are absent. We are absent. We are absent from the Savior, the Son of the Most High. For we walk by faith, not by sight. We are confident, yes, well, pleased rather to be absent from the body and to be present with our Savior. Therefore, we make it our own aim. Therefore, we make it our aim, whether present or absent, to be well pleasing to Him. My brothers and sisters.
Right.
All right, I'm about to end this and call you.
All praise Yahweh, Shalom, Yasharala. Hope it was a powerful women's class outside of the nonsense.
God, Shalom. Well, y'all heard the best from the man himself. I didn't know everything.
Galatians chapter 3, verse 10. For as many as are of the works of the law are under the curse, for it is written, cursed is everyone who does not continue in all things which are written in the book of the law, to do them. But that no one is justified by the law in the sight of the Most High is evident, for the just shall live by faith, my brothers and sisters. Yet the law is not of faith, but the man who does them shall live by them. Our Savior has redeemed us from the curse of the law, having become a curse for us. For it is written, cursed is everyone who hangs on a tree, that the blessing of Abraham might come upon the Gentiles, and our Savior, Son of the Most High, that we might receive the promise of the Spirit through faith. My brothers and sisters. Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. I have been crucified with our Savior. It is no longer I who live, but our Savior lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of the Most High, who loved me and gave himself for me. That's Paul. My brothers and sisters. Galatians chapter 1, verse 10. For do I now persuade men or the Most High? Or do I seek to please men? For if I still please men, I would not be a bondservant of our Savior. My brothers and sisters. The first epistle of Paul, the apostle, to the Thessalonians, chapter 2, verse 4. But as we have been approved by the Most High to be entrusted with the gospel, even so we speak, not as pleasing men, but the Most High who tests our hearts. My dear brothers and sisters, my dear brothers and sisters, Isaiah chapter 2, verse 22, sever yourselves from such a man